I need you to be brave. A man will come and take you away.
Hello there, Seraphim17 once again. This is Terminus, this is the upper floor section, and as soon as you begin this, you're going to be running over to this window here. I like to go out through the window to get the key card. It enables me to get into the room pretty quickly. One thing people are going to notice is I will probably do things different to you because there are multiple ways through these missions, and as much as I want people to share their experiences, if you could try not to spoil too many of them, that would be awesome, because I've played both times on hard, and on hard you don't have any hints or tips, you have to find it all yourself, and I want to go back and discover things when I'm under a less strenuous difficulty, and I would like it if not too many of them were spoiled, so thank you in advance for that. I know a lot of people will post anyway, and I don't blame you, but the joy of these games is figuring things out and is finding stuff, and I do believe, because the harder difficulties, especially on this installment of the Hitman series, are so, like, the disguise system is a pain in the arse, because they've made it more realistic but less fun. It's mechanically unsound. It's a good idea, but it's a concept that it doesn't work. And when you're on the harder difficulties, when the enemies have the greater senses, it doesn't work to a degree that makes it extremely frustrating. And one thing could have fixed it, and that would literally be the ability to turn your back. If you turned your back on a person, they wouldn't be able to tell, that you were the person, that they thought the suspicious character. And I know that would make for some hilarious moments of people just exploiting it, but it's a damn sight better than how it plays out at this moment in time. Like, you can be 40 yards away from a dude and he will still be able to spot you if you don't move, and yet you can crouch, you can run, you can do all sorts of things that look extremely fucking suspicious, and sometimes people will not bat an eyelid, but you can just be acting normal, and from 50 yards a guy knows for whatever reason, because one of your mustache hairs is slightly different to the others, that you're wrong and that you're not supposed to be there, and it makes it extremely difficult. But now we're through past the little bear scare moment. This section can be quite challenging. I like to take this guy out. There is an outfit of this dude's to my left on the desk, if you want to do a cleaner run and not mess with this dude, but every single time I tried to do this guy messed up the pattern that I had. Look at the glare. I love me some glare. But dump him in there. The outfit is to my left. I'm probably not even going to use it because... Oh no, am I? We'll soon find out once I've finished dancing around. So the strategy I use here, the two guys in this room, they talk for quite some time. Once they've left, there's another dude who they're talking about that comes from the way that we need to go. Once they've gone and you sneak, pretty much round to where they were, he's going to be around that one corner, and if you distract him with whatever you've got at hand, a fire extinguisher, whatever you want to do, you can get past, and you should be able to get to the elevator without incident. Ooh, this is a great bit. Like, they can spot you at any range unless you use the instinct ability to blend, yet if you pick up a pamphlet, you are essentially the Pink fucking Panther, and nobody knows you're there. So, we've got this conceit of realism when essentially holding a pamphlet doesn't do anything different than standing 40 yards away with your back to a guy. It's a shame, because the disguises were so empowering in Blood Money that if you understood what areas you could wear what clothing, you were fine, and you could do some fantastic exploring, some fantastic, puzzle solving, but you can't do it on this game because everybody knows that you're a bad un. Everyone knows that you're fake, and I swear to God, they're amazing. They really are. But once you've got through here, once you're through the door, the rest of this is pretty simple. You want to go to this vent over here, and you're going to be listening in on a conversation between the main protagonist and the female support that he's got. And these videos are probably going to be too short for me to really tell you my full feelings on the game. I do love this game, I do love this series. I just think a lot of the changes they've made have damaged mechanics that worked perfectly, and it's a big shame because everything else seems to work so well. And I find it kind of funny that this is the first Hitman game where shooting has actually been a viable option, because you can do that now. The only problem is the stealth has never been worse. because of the changes to the disguise, the stealth sections are significantly more challenging than they've ever been, and I don't really understand that. For a lot of the purists that wanted the most difficult, challenge possible, they wore the suit, and that was a badge of honour. But on this game, there are times when you get seen quicker in a disguise than you do in your suit, and occasionally there's a good explanation for it, like they're looking for suspicious activity and a dude in a suit is just a civilian and they don't look at him. But other times, it's just full-blown broken mechanics, and you might not have experienced it if you've not gone on to the harder difficulties, but it's something that's really going to cripple this game's enjoyment factor for a lot of people that like the harder challenges. But you'll notice that was pretty much a flawless run of those 2 levels. I didn't get spotted, I did my objectives, and I did not get the Silent Assassin ranking. So unfortunately, you either must have to do the challenges or other bonus things to bump up that grade, but you cannot just do it standard, ninja mode. But thanks for watching, and you take care now.